the baby. I suggest that you practice this trick with a yo-yo that's not spinning. So just let the yo-yo go down the string, stop it, and then you have more time to practice the trick, and then you start practicing it with the sleeper. You start by making an L with your left hand. Please note, I always tell this just for the right-handers. So make the L, go around the hand with the string, and then you grab the string at the bottom and turn the hand over so that the yo-yo can swing through it. Okay, one more time with sleeper to see how it looks. Throw the sleeper, make the L, go over your hand, grab the string, turn it, and let it swing through. You start the next trick by holding the yo-yo in your hand just like for the sleeper, but you turn it below your hips and then you make a quick flipping movement to the front. The yo-yo goes there and you catch it again. It is quite easy to catch the yo-yo like this against your hand. More challenging is to catch the yo-yo in the right position to keep throwing a sleeper just after you caught it. Okay, so let's try this. The same way as you did in the first time, you throw the yo-yo to the front, but then you turn your hand over and you catch the yo-yo inside your palm. Around the world starts just like the forward pass, but instead of catching the yo-yo when it comes back, you just let the yo-yo go around your body or around your wrist and then catch it. So you need to start with a good forward pass and not try to get the yo-yo back, but instead let it go. So try to throw a little harder and not try to catch the yo-yo back. So again, don't be too shy to throw hard enough, because otherwise you won't be able to get the yo-yo around your body. Okay, once again, throw a strong forward pass, but be loose enough to let the yo-yo surface your body and then catch it again after it has completed. A variation of around the world is the backward around the world. Instead of throwing a forward pass, you start by throwing a sleeper. So you start with a strong sleeper, but then let the yo-yo go all the way around your wrist and catch it back when it comes to the sleeper. Here it's also important to throw really strong, because otherwise the yo-yo won't make the way all the way up. So throw a strong sleeper and then let the yo-yo go all the way around your body and catch it. Another variation would be that you don't do around the world just beside your body, but you also cross your body. So throw around the world and then cross over to the other side of your body and come around again and catch the yo-yo. You can do the same with the backward version, so you already have 4 different versions of around the world. You already have gained the skills that are needed for the next trick. In the breakaway, you basically combine the sleeper and the forward pass, but you just do it sideways. So what you can do is you start with a sideways sleeper, which is a good training for the breakaway, and then after you have mastered this, you just let the string go across your body and catch it on the other side. You throw a sideways sleeper, let the yo-yo come across your body and catch it on the other side. To master the trapeze later on, you need a good breakaway as the fundamental basic. The next trick is called UFO because it looks somewhat comparable to the flying saucer. The trick consists of 3 parts. First, you throw the yo-yo sideways. Secondly, you take the string and hold the yo-yo back up. And thirdly, you kind of pop the yo-yo up into the air and catch it again in your hand. You can actually throw the UFO to the right or to the left side, but we will be concentrating on the right side. So to start with, you throw the yo-yo sideways, then it starts rotating and you bring it back up. That's your first exercise. I need to adjust my string real quick, which I will explain in a later chapter why this is important. So the final part of the trick is that after you have thrown the yo-yo to the side, you grab it on a string, you throw it up and you catch it in your hand. You already saw that I do this motion quite a few times when practicing the UFO. The reason for this is that the UFO to the right side closes down the string. So the string is actually made up out of two strands, and the two strands are twisted. So these can be either quite loose or quite tightly twisted. The best case would be that the string looks something like this and is not twisted at all but is in a very neutral stage. To achieve this, you can either throw the UFO to the right side for closing down the string, or throw the UFO to the left side, which opens up the string. Another way is the sidewinder. For using the sidewinder, you throw a sleeper, and then when you pull up your hand, you pull the hand to the right side, and you will see that the yo-yo is twisting before this yo-yo returns to your hand. This is wanted because this twisting movement of the string opens or closes the string depending on what side you pull your hand to. Pulling to the right side closes the string, and pulling to the left side opens up the string. With this simple technique, you can always make sure that your string tension is optimal and you will never have to worry about twisted strings. The next trick is called pinwheel and already looks really spectacular. I still use this trick in a lot of my shows, although I have mastered level 1 quite a few years before. It looks like this, and later on you can make variations out of this, but we will first stick to the basic version. Start with a sleeper, then grab the string, let's say 1/3 from the bottom, and then just make little circles like around the world with this, and that's the pinwheel. Once more, sleeper, grab the string, and then just make little circles. Einfach wieder zur Hand holen. The next trick is called the Jamaican flag, because it looks like the Jamaican flag. Well, obviously without the colors. Okay, let's start. First, grab the string with the 4 fingers of your left hand. Secondly, do the same with the right hand and grab the string. Then, turn the left hand downside and grab the same string again with the 4 fingers. And at the last part, with the right hand, grab only from the little finger the string and pull it up. Okay, to repeat, 4 fingers on the left, 4 fingers on the right, 4 fingers on the left, and then the little finger of the right. Pull it up and you have the Jamaican flag. If you can do this, just turn your right hand over and you can see that there's a star. So basically it's a 2-in-1 trick. The next trick is called Eiffel Tower and lets you take a little trip to Paris. It looks like this and can be easily unfolded. Here it's also best to start practicing without a sleeping yo-yo. Just like with Rock the Baby, you fold up an L, then you pull the string over it, and with the thumb of your right hand you pull the string to the right, so a position like this folds up. Now you turn both the middle and the index finger to the other string and you turn your hand so you have an X position. Now grab the string that you can see from the thumb through this triangle and let everything of your left hand go. And just turn the right hand down to the string that comes from the yo-yo and fold up the Eiffel Tower. Okay, once more. Make the L, then pull the string with your thumb, change the strings with the index finger and the middle finger, pull the string through the tunnel, and then let everything go of the left hand, turn it, and you have the Eiffel Tower. For the last trick in this chapter, we will let the yo-yo fly, literally. Throw a strong sleeper, then get the yo-yo off your hand, hold it, and then just throw it up, catch it, and that's skyrocket. Okay, once more. Let me attach my yo-yo to the string. Always remember to use the variable loop. Throw a sleeper, get it off the finger, throw it up in the air, and catch it again. That's skyrocket. Welcome to level 2. Since you have already mastered level 1, this means that you have learned some basic picture tricks such as the Eiffel Tower, but you have not landed the yo-yo on the string so far. We're going to change this in chapter 2. You will learn tricks such as the trapeze, or later on double or nothing. Have fun! The next trick is front mount. In this trick we will first time land the yo-yo on the string. It looks like this, and it's actually quite easy, and I think we are going to master it together. Throw a sleeper and then put your left index finger in front of the string, not on the back side, in front. And then with a little pulling movement, you pull the yo-yo on the string. In the beginning, it's totally normal to miss the string. You will either hit the right side